Monday morning, everyone. I hope you've had a great weekend. I was away at a cottage this weekend. It was really quite beautiful up there. Gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Lots and lots of fun. Got out to the boat, kayaking, swimming, a little bit of fishing as well. It was just a fun weekend. Hope you all had a great weekend. Let's just get started with our cars this morning. Arms by the side. Pick up the shoulders up to the earlobes. Take a big breath into your belly. And fully exhale. Let's bring the right hand onto the belly, left hand onto the lower back, and let's breathe into these hand spaces. So right into the back, right into the belly. Breathe in and out deeply, nice and slow. Bring the breath all the way down, and then release the breath all the way up. Okay, just stay here for a few moments as we get connected with our breathing, grounding into the floor. So you bend your knees a little bit, push down into the floor to get grounded. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. You can also bring your hands onto the sides and try and breathe into the side spaces of your body. Nice big breath in and big breath out. Okay, I'm going to drop the arms to the side. I'm going to just rock a little bit side to side. I'm going to roll off the bottoms of the feet, moving on to the edges of the feet. And I'm going to come flat onto the surface of the feet, and then just a little rock again side to side. And then still position. I'm going to bend the knee slightly again, pushing down into the floor to get that grounding position. I'm going to turn my head to the left, get a nice big stretch here. Turn the head to the right, get a stretch to the other side. Come back to center, look up to the ceiling. Dropping the ear from side to side. A little stretch on the left and the right. I'm going to start to look down to the floor, putting the chin to chest. I'm going to rock the ears a little bit side to side, just the head turning side to side. Not even a turn, it's more just a tip side to side. And I'll go back to center, look straight ahead, turn your head to the left, drop the ear to the shoulder, and let's do a full head circle. Well, I feel a little bit tight this morning, so a nice big exaggerated circle here. Really stretch it out. I want to feel the neck muscles and all that connective tissue just really stretching when you do this movement. A nice big exaggerated movement. And we go to center. I'm going to head to the, or turn the head, to the right, drop the ear to the shoulder, and look up and around to the other side. Again, really exaggerate the movement. Getting into all that deep muscle tissue as we go all the way around. And going back to neutral. Turn the head to the left one more time. Tuck the right arm behind you, or just extend the arm with that fist pushing to the floor. I'm going to hold on to the side of the head. Just give that a little bit of a tug here. Get a nice stretch. Look up. Look forward. And then start to look down as you tip your head down. Again, a little bit of a additional stretch here with the assistance of the hand pull. And then look through the underarm. Release, go back to center, do the other side. So you're going to turn the head to the right, tuck the left arm back, hold on to the side of the head here, just give that a little tug. Should feel pretty good too. And then we look up, and then I look straight, and then I start to look down. And then through the underarm on the right side. And back to neutral position. Okay. Arms by your side. Let's lock the elbows so the arms are straight. You can also make a fist if you like. And we're going to lift the shoulders up and down into the full range of motion here that you can. The heads of the shoulders lift and then they lower. So think about bringing the shoulder heads to the earlobes. Then we're going to send the shoulders back, down, forward, and around. Full shoulder, and try not to flex or extend the spine if you can. Just press your feet firmly into the floor. Isolate the movement here. So we get some power and strength by pushing into the floor and just isolating this movement. All right, back to the center. I'm going to lift the shoulders up, and this time go forward down and around. Good stuff. You're going to tuck the left arm behind you, bring the right arm forward, turn the palm to face the ceiling, drag the arm across the front of your body, lift up, over, back, and around. So I'm just trying to do a full circle here with a big stretch. You come across, lift up, turn the thumb to face behind you, try not to lean if you can, and then just reach back. So I feel little clickies in my shoulder when I do that. That's fine, doesn't hurt. Just all that tissue working its way through. One more here, up, all the way back and around. Okay, we're going to switch and do the other side. So the right arm goes back, the left arm goes forward. I'm going to turn the palm to face the ceiling, drag the arm across my body, lift all the way up, and then back and over for a full circle in the other direction. And again, back and around. Feels pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to take this, the backward swimming motion. Reach back, reach back. I was actually watching some championship swimming over the weekend. I was watching them do the backstroke. They can do a full backstroke like this without going to the side. They can just go back. It's amazing. I can't do that. So much range of motion through the shoulder. So we're going to go back, try and really open that tissue up as you reach back, then do both arms. Reach behind. So it's a bit of a squeeze behind you without doing that type of movement, right? So we just want to squeeze. Really good stuff. And let's go in the other direction. So the palms are open. Going to go back and forward and down. And full range of motion as much as you can. Okay, now take the legs a little bit wider. Bend your knees, rest your hands onto your knees, and then you're going to press the right shoulder forward, pull the left shoulder back. Really squeeze this out. Come back to a neutral position. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Okay. Switch other side again. This time the right shoulder goes back. Take the left arm behind you and continue that rotational movement. Come back to neutral. Left hand rests on the leg. The right arm goes back this time with the left arm going forward. So I'm much tighter on this side, I'm noticing, as I try and create this rotation on this one side. Okay, one back to neutral, right hand down. Yeah. Turn, so my turn this way seems pretty light, pretty easy. I come back to neutral, left hand rest, right arm back, and try and do that same rotational movement and just see how this feels. And then come back to neutral position. Okay, now we're going to work through the, just a little bit through the hands and wrists as well. So let's go back to the finger piano key action. And then we make a fist and open and close. Open and close with the fist. Good stuff. And then both open, close at the same time. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Make fists and extension flexion through the wrist. So it's up. Maybe do the opposite wrist. Then side to side, extension flexion, side to side. Again, some circles. Okay, let's go and bring the hands together, interlace those fingers, roll through figure eight movement. And both directions. Move the arms and shoulders into it. Again, figure eight like action. Other direction for figure eight. And then the arms go up, elbow, shoulder height, and we move into our wave-like action. Other direction. Great job, everyone. And we drop the arms down and shake that out a little bit. All right, we're going to move through our upper spine and mid-back area with the hands back here. I'm going to take the feet comfortably wide. So I've got a nice balance here. Open up the elbows, take it wide, look up, take a big breath in. And then we're going to roll forward. Bring the elbows forward, tuck your head down, roll. Maybe elbows tap the knee. And then you come up and open up nice and big. Open, open, and then you go right back, rounding the spine. And then open on the inhale, close it up on the exhale. Inhale up. Now you're going to take the right elbow to the left knee. Then you come up and take the left elbow to the right knee. Cycle through a couple of these from side to side. Do one more. And back to neutral position. Good stuff. You're going to drop the hands down, and we're going to move through the pelvic tilt. So this is that forward tilt and tuck. Tilt and tuck of the pelvis. And resting hands onto the knees. I'm going to arch my back here. So this is that forward anterior pelvic tilt. And I'm going to tuck my tailbone under to straighten out the lower back. Try and isolate this movement as best you can. Tilt and tuck, and tilt and tuck. And last one. All right, good stuff. Now again, continuing with this theme of working our way down, we're going to bring the hands onto the waist. You're going to take the feet a little bit wider apart. Let's rock that shape side to side, and maybe rolling off the bottoms of the feet and moving on to the edges of the feet. And then we go flat-footed, and again, rock side to side with the shoulders right on top of the hips here. Just trying to get through this big range of motion. And I'm going to turn that a little bit more into a circular movement. Keep your feet flat onto the floor as much as you can. Maybe bend the knees a little bit, and then just big circle. You want to feel this right in through here, right through that hip space. And then I go in the other sweeping direction. So you send your butt back when you go through the back, and then press those hips forward, trying to move into as much range of motion here as you possibly can. Okay, now I'm going to keep the feet flat, but I'm going to turn to push the one right side of the pelvis forward, and then I'm going to turn and push the other side. And notice the knees collapse a little bit, and that's okay. So we're just turning, if you will, the upper body, lower body at the same time. This kind of mimics a golf swing. If you play golf, you'll notice this actional movement here from side to side. So I bend the knees slightly, and then just rock into this deep pelvic movement. And also notice when you do the one side and then you do the other side, notice if there's any difference. Like this side for me is really good. And when I come in here, I feel the stuff inside here getting a little bit tight. Okay, good. And back to neutral position. Let's lift the right leg up a little bit and down. So just up and down a bit. Find your balance. If balancing is a challenge for you, then hold on to something. Lift the right heel up and work the balance movement by lifting the heel. Look straight ahead. We want to avoid looking down and look straight. Maybe lift just a tiny little bit to get balance. Look straight. Maybe just tiny little pulses with the toes lifting, or just lift the leg right up and hold. If you want to play with balance a little bit, you can also send the right leg behind you. Start to tip your body weight forward. Maybe arms even behind you, straight leg. Okay, and then back again. Lift. Maybe extend the leg straight. Now drop, let's do the other side. So try the balance on the other side and try to look straight ahead. Avoid this looking down action. Lift the heel, maybe pick up the foot and then drop it down again. Let's check out the balance. Lots of pressure here into the right foot, the standing leg. And then I go up and down a few times, find balance. Maybe just hold here, or maybe play with it a little bit and see if you can start to lean forward, kicking the leg back. Any amount, maybe even bring the arms down. If you fall out of it like I did, that's fine, just reset. Come back up. Maybe extend the leg. And this is going to get us ready for the next series of movements, the balancing rotational movement here with the leg going off to the side. Okay, I'm going to lift, flex the foot, turn the leg to this side, and hold on to something if you need to. Otherwise, you're going to kick your leg back, straighten it, and bring it through. Out to the side, kick, come back. We're going to do 5 times. In one direction, 5 times in the other direction. That's 3. Here comes 4. Here comes 5. I'm going to keep the foot off the floor if possible. Come forward, and this time I'm going to go back, around 5 times. This is 3. Here comes 4. And here comes 5. Drop the leg. Lift the other leg. Send it back. Whoop, no, not back. It goes out. Then back. See what this side feels like. Much tighter for me. 3 out to the side. 2 more. 1 more. Lift forward, and the knee goes forward, now it goes back and around. 5 times the other way. Whoops, 3, 4, 1 more. Back to center. Okay, now we're working to the toes and ankles a bit. Lift the heels, crunch the toes on the right side. Stretch out the top of your foot. So you're bringing the foot a little bit forward, not back here, but forward. A nice stretch, switch, left foot, right foot, internal leg rotation, thigh to thigh. So you're going to lock those thighs in, bend the knees slightly, press the heel out. A little bit of a tension going here on the side of the foot. Only about 30 seconds, not too long. Lift, externally rotate. Bend your knees slightly, and we're here for 30 seconds. Lift, internal rotation for 30 seconds. Press. Lift, one more external rotation for 30 seconds. Bend the knees, apply the tension. Almost there, 10 more seconds or so. Get that nice stretch in the top of the foot, lengthening all the connective tissue of our feet. Okay, lift, move the toes around. And let's get the heel up on the left side. Internal rotation, bend the knees. Hold for 30 seconds. Apply the tension accordingly. You definitely want to feel something, but not too much. Just enough so that it engages the stretching mechanism and not the pain threshold mechanism. Okay, you come up, externally rotate, bend, and let's lengthen the top of the foot. Great job, everyone. We're going to do another 10 seconds here, then we move to an internal and external, so we do it twice, a couple times. Again, come up, internal rotation, bend your knees, apply the pressure for 30 seconds. Think about a juicy stretch. It's a nice juicy stretch here. Another 15 seconds. This is so good, really, really good for the connective tissue of our feet. Create safe walking patterns. Okay, up and open, 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 and external rotation. "15 seconds left to go, and then we'll be done cars and moving on to our cardio series for this morning. Okay, a few more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to neutral, lift the foot, let the blood flow go back into that space. All right, gang, let's move on to cardio for 20 minutes. I'm going to get our timer on. And what else are we going to do? Let me change the music a little bit. Stopwatch. Once you're ready to go, let's just start. Standing position, march, march, march. And let me just move this around a little bit. All right, gang. 20 minutes of cardio this morning. Let's rock it out. It's Monday morning, so we just want to get going. Remember, I'm not going to go too quick. I'll just do my own thing here in the studio. It's, again, super hot down here today, so I'm going to try and stay fairly together. Last time I was soaked, I could wring my shirt out. So let's just pick up a nice pace, get a good clip going here. Arms and legs move. Let's lubricate those joints. We'll do a couple minutes here just to get warmed up, and then we'll really get into it a little bit. Good job. Just keep on going here for about another 30 seconds to get us really warmed up this morning. All right, the next 45 seconds, we are going to start to move a little bit now. So you're going to go back over your mat or space and then just walk forward, walk back. Again, the intention is to create movement. Tall body, try not to lean forward. Move the arms and legs as you walk back and forth in a controlled, strong fashion. Good job. Okay, 10 more seconds or so, then we're going to go back to that reset march position. Let's do that now. Back to center, and about a 15-second break here as we march, march, march. Then we're going to move lateral side to side, get that warmed up. Set, and here we go. Side to side to side. Little steps, big steps, mix it up. Remember, everything is intermittently quick and fast, and then slow. Big steps, little steps. Challenge your body with these movements. So it could be a little shuffle, 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 and then big step, big step, big step, and then you do it slow, you do it quick. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. I'm noticing my right knee is a little bit tight this morning, and when I do this movement, it really accentuates that tightness. Interesting. Okay, maybe some work to do later in the gym. Okay, I go back to center again, and I reset for 15 seconds, pick up the pace a little bit. Let's move one leg back and then bring the leg forward over to the other side. So a little bit of side to side shuffle. And side to side, get the arms moving. Look up. Great job, everybody. About 10 more seconds to go on this movement. And break it up between fast and slow, big and small movement. Try something different every time we move. Back to center. Let's reset for a few seconds here. Okay, avoid the shoulders from lifting on this next movement. Just keep the shoulders down, lift the arms up as you do big overhead arm circles. Yeah, pick it up a little bit quicker, and then you slow it down. And then you go a little bit quicker, and then you can slow it down. Do whatever works here, but try and do some intermittent movement. All about challenging our bodies to create some strength, flexibility, ranges of motion, balance, all that really, really good stuff to keep ourselves healthy and beyond this aging process. Okay, down and back to solid marching for 15 seconds. Now I'm going to take the arms to the side at shoulder height and do some small little circles with the arms. Pick a direction. We'll do it half time this way and half in the other direction. Okay, other direction for the circles. Oh, I lost my timer. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep on going. You've got 10 more seconds. Okay, bring the arms down. Let's do a quick reset. Sorry, gang, I just have to redo my timer here. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, great. Take the legs off a little bit to the side. You're going to punch and then punch, so upper body rotation only as you punch it outside to side. Punch, punch. Punch and punch. Side to side. 10 more seconds. Punch it out side to side. Looking the direction that you're punching to. Bring it back to middle, bring your legs together, and let's just pick up a march. Okay, let's do a little bit of curtsy. I'm going to take the right leg back, bring the arms to the side. Back to center, arms to the other side. So you switch, 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 switch. So it could be a little step, could be a bigger step, big sweep with the arms. I just wanna show you that you're effing with the G. I got yos in the north, yos in the south, yos in the east, yos in the west. They only holler car, brother, look fresh, and they know with the flows on the best. So someone tell the DJ turn up the speaker. It's double less with the click and a leaker. Wavy as hell, we be living La Vida. From Miami to 5 more seconds. Back to center, pick it up, let's march. I'm going to step to the left side with my right leg, clap and clap behind, and then clap and clap behind the other side. So side to side. A little bouncing, really good for all those leg muscles. A little bouncing. You can step, bounce. 15 more seconds of movement. Back to neutral. Okay, 10 minutes. Whoa, 10 minutes already gone. We're halfway through. Okay, let's take the left leg forward a little bit. Maybe quite a bit if you like. Bend your knees, punch to the floor, and then start to punch to the wall, and then up to the ceiling. Maybe create a little bounce in the legs. So bounce, 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 punch, punch, punch. Nice job. Bounce. Okay, so we do a bounce and we do a punch. 45, let's see what, 15 seconds left to go here. All right, we reset for 15 seconds. We'll switch to the other side in a few seconds. So I had the right leg forward. This time I'm going to bring the left leg forward a little bit, bend the knees, a little bounce, and I start to punch to that floor. And then maybe a bit higher. Full range of motion all the way through, up and down. Up, up, up. Good job. Got 15 more seconds. Try and get a bounce into the knee. That right heel, my right heel is high off the floor. As I bounce, punch. A few more seconds. And here we go. Now we reset. Okay, good stuff. Take our legs a little bit wider. We want to bend our knees, look forward, maybe touch the floor or get close to the floor, and then lift the arms up and overhead. Up and down. With as much safe speed that you can muster, you're going to engage movement. Up and down. Bend the knees a lot. Touch the floor and look forward. Remember, you don't need to look down. There's no need. Always forward. Help to keep the shoulders up and back. 10 more seconds. And now back to reset. Good job. I'm going to take the left leg off to the side. Arms go up, and then I'm just going to do this little side kick. Okay, so it's a little side kick, side crunch. Trying to create as much rapid movement here as I can. This works on balance, of course, core strength. Twenty more seconds on this one side. Okay, now we take a break before we get on to the other side. Whew, that's a good one. Okay, right leg to the side, arms up, and then we do that little side crunch on this side. Yeah, any speed. Try to really pick it up. Twenty more seconds. And back to march. Woohoo! Okay, 5 minutes left to go. That's it. Okay, this time, instead of a side march, we're gonna kick back and crunch this way. Okay, so straight, it's a straight action, not to the side. Kick, kick this way. Running man position. Nice job. You're trying to always bounce in the opposite leg, the standing leg. So a bit of a bounce. 10 more seconds on this side. Whew, really burning out this left glute here. Okay, now we reset. Wow, I feel that back there a lot. Great job, everybody. A few more seconds and we're going to switch into the other side. Okay, so again, this is a forward type action. The left leg goes back, arms go forward, and then you kick. Kick and kick. Whew. Oh, it's hot in here. 15 more seconds. And last one, reset. Back to marching. A few more minutes left to go. Okay, we're going to pick up the left leg and clap underneath the leg. So it's a pick up, clap, other side, clap, clap, clap. Yeah, maybe a little bounce. Try and keep the body straight without doing this. Kick the knees higher so you get that space to clap. And then maybe a little quicker, a little bounce. Break it up. Couple of bouncy steps. And then settle it down, and then pick it up again. 15 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Get those knees up high. We don't have a lot of time left. Back to neutral position, march it out. Great stuff. Okay, again, we're going to go a little bit side to side, just like where we started, side to side to side. Keep the arms going. Rotation, 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 side to side. Try and keep the arms moving. "15 more seconds in this movement. I'm going to come up to the last minute. We're doing really good. Whew. Good job, everybody. Stay with me. All right, last minute. Here we go. Last minute. Hunker down in the space you're at. Get the movement going. We'll let you know within 30 seconds kicks in, and we're going to start to really pick it up for the last 30. Last 30 is kicking in right about now. 30 seconds left to go. Great pace, everybody. Good job. Let's keep it moving. Last 10 seconds coming up really shortly. It'll be our fastest and safest movement of the day for 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. All done. 20 minutes of cardio done. Pick up some light weights. Have a sip of water. Let me just turn the music down a titch. And I'll find out, or just go circle back to our workout series for this morning. Okay. Let me just see what we're going to do here. Okay. We're going to start with working the shoulders this morning. We're going to be lifting weights, if you have weights. And we're going to do a front raise and then a lateral raise. So we're moving into the front and side of the shoulder muscles. You can engage your lower body into this as well if you want to make it a bit more dynamic. So the basic movement is the palms facing you. So the palms are facing in, not out. They're facing in. I'm going to lift the weight up, lower it, and then to the side, and then lower it. Back to front, side. Try and do a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep on going. You can always add a little lunge to it if you like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or you can take your feet wider and just lean forward and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, super good for the shoulders here. And you can, again, you can engage the lower body if you like. Switch the legs. And take a quick break. Okay, we're doing 6 of them. Ideally, you want to cycle through this in 3 sets. So we're doing 6 different movements, and you want to do 3 sets. Okay. This is a row with a single arm fly. So what I'm going to do here, take one leg back, lean forward a little bit, weights come forward. The row, elbows go back, come down, and then one arm does a fly, come back, row, the other arm does a fly. Okay, so from this position, both arms go back, one arm goes to the side, come back, both arms go back, one arm to the side. Okay, so we just switch between that movement. Both arms row, then you come back, and it's a single arm fly. And you're trying not to move any of your body except the arms. So tight for the 2, release, lift 1. Tight for the 2, release, lift 1. Again, any of these variables are good. You can also do this with one leg forward. You can do any of these movements and add lower body movement as well. Typically, this one is better with the one leg back, but you can play and discover parts that you would like to do for yourself. A few more seconds. Side. And we take a quick break. We're doing about 45 seconds of movement with a 15-second break. Okay, tricep extension with arm circles. Now, this can be done with both weights quite easily. You're going to lift the arms up high, bend at the elbows. So from this position, I extend the arms up, do a full circle, come right back up, bend the elbows, straighten, and go right back into that circle. And notice when I'm down here, the palms face each other and the weights go in this position. So I do a big circle, come up, bending at the elbows, straightening at the tricep extension, and then do that big circle, moving through the shoulder. And this particular movement lends itself well to a potential balancing position where you would do it this way and balance, bending at the elbows, maybe switching the legs even. One more. And we take a quick break. Good job, everyone. Okay, bicep curl with an arm extension. And a bit of a lunge here works quite well. So this is a wide arm position. Think about so typically when we do a bicep curl, the arms are kind of like tucked in. Here we're going to take them wide and do this outside. So think about pulling the elbows in towards your body, straighten the arm, and then we're going to do the bicep curl with the elbows tucked. I'm going to send my right leg back, bicep curl, and when I do this flexion, then I do an extension to the side. Draw the elbows back, lower the arms. Come back, extend. Good job, everybody. About 10 more seconds. We're going to do one more. Up, out, and take a quick break. All right, let's see, next movement. Okay, this is going to be an Arnold press. We've got 2 more movements. And these are similar. I'm going to do 2 positions that are a little bit similar, so let's just try and stay together on this one. We're going to bring the weights with the palms facing in. Bicep curl, open the arms up and then do a straight press. Come back, arms together, drop them, and you repeat. So from here, bicep curl, open, press, come back, reset. Okay. Bicep curl, out, up, back, and then down. And this is a position where you can do with that one leg back a little bit. You can also lean forward when you do it. And you can also balance. This is a very good positioning with balance added into it, just to intensify the work. You can cross one leg over the other. Any amount of play with these movements is super good. Challenge your body to figure out these movements. So out, press up, come back, in. 10 more seconds. Do a couple more. Whoa, I'm gonna fall. No, I'm not. I saved it. Okay, let's take a quick break. Okay, good job. Now, this next one is a little bit different, similar, but a little bit different. What we did in the last one was we did a bicep curl, took the arms out, and then went up. This time what we're gonna do is a bicep curl, but then you're going to continue to lift the elbows up. And then straighten the arm, and then come back, and then straighten the arms. So it's bicep curl, keep on lifting. So we're not going out to the sides. We just keep lifting the elbows up, and then back down again. Okay, so here we go. Bicep curl, keep lifting the elbows straight up, and then come down. Again, you can also balance when you do this. Maybe the other leg, up, down. I'm trying to keep everything pretty together here without flaring out. Straight up. Ooh, I find this really challenging. And you may find the same, especially if the shoulders are a bit tight. Straight up. Ten more seconds, gang. Your last big push. Press and drop the weights down to the floor. Okay, great job, everybody. You're all done for Monday. Happy Monday to you all. Have a great week, and I will see you midweek on Wednesday. Great job, everybody. Whew.
That was great. Thanks, Lou.
Thank you, everybody. See you on Wednesday. Have a great
Bye.
day.